It's been a while since we've done an update, so let's get into it. I'll start with the number one most asked question. I get this in my DMs and my comment section, and I promise I'm not ignoring you because of you. I'm just not responding because I haven't been ready to talk about it. But yeah, I'm not going to Scotland anymore. It has been a very heartbreaking, stressful, overwhelming couple of weeks, but ultimately it came down to two things. The first of which, and the most important, was I was told I would have to come alone, and because of that I would only be able to bring one cat, and the only reason I would have to come alone is because of COVID. So there was a little bit of hope that, okay, well, I could defer a year and then hopefully next year COVID is kind of like wrapped up to the point where somebody could travel with me and my other cat could come as well. But I was not going to leave one of my cats behind. It just wasn't going to happen. The second half is that I was not prepared to give up my business. I would have had to give up my business for 4 years, and I've spent 2 years creating it, and I'm so proud of the work that I've done. And I've just gotten started. This is just the first part of what I wanted to spend my life doing as a coach. And so even though I ate my tuition because it was non-refundable, I decided that my work was more important to me than going to school abroad, and I could go to school here if I really wanted to. So now that that's out of the way, I'm currently living in Houston, Texas. I fully plan on going back to Austin. I fell in love with that city, but my sister has a house here in Houston with my 8-year-old niece and offered me one of her spare rooms. And to be quite honest with you, I'm having so much fun with them. She even let me decorate my space, and I'll show it to you right now. So now I'm just getting back into the swing of my life. And I'm very excited because now I get to kind of go full force in all of the ideas that I had for my business. It also means that I can publish my book, which is almost done, and it's incredible. And I started it as a way to document my dating life and my experiences as a bisexual woman dating during the pandemic and online and everything. And it ended up turning into more of a self-love story, which is way fucking cool. But now I get to actually publish it and earn proceeds from it, whereas before I was just gonna publish it on like Wattpad so like somebody could read it and it helps someone. But now I can actually make money off of it, which is amazing too. I'm opening up more spaces for clients and coaching, which is also very exciting. And because I'm not doing Soon to Be Sassenach, which is the podcast I started for my travels, I have a new one in the works. I love podcasts. I love doing podcasts and I love listening to podcasts. The last thing that I want to add, I'm incredibly proud of myself for surviving this last season of my life. There were so many things that I thought were for sure, from Scotland to friendships to my safety. I lost things that I thought if I lost, I wouldn't survive. And I'm here on the other end. And I'm not the same person I was when I left, but I really love who I am.